Well, tonight, time is running out. The submersible carrying 5 people to the wreckage of the Titanic could have less than 40 hours of oxygen left at this point. The U.S. Coast Guard put out a tweet a short time ago saying P-3 aircraft have detected underwater noises in the search area, but so far they have not found anything. This is one of the last images of the Titan submerging into the ocean with 5 people on board. Now, court documents show the submersible built by Everett-based company OceanGate was once the subject of a lawsuit here in Washington.
A complaint was filed by a former employee who said he was terminated after pointing out safety issues with the Titan. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling joining us now with a look at what the complaint reveals about his previous safety concerns. And Jennifer, it has to do with the hull?
It does. These court documents indicate that David Lockridge started working for OceanGate in 2015 as the director of marine operations, and then OceanGate fired him in 2018 after he says he brought up safety concerns. He went for a whistleblower complaint. The company sued him for disclosing confidential information. He also filed his own complaint in court saying he was wrongfully terminated for speaking out about safety.
I thought I wanted to go into space, but I wanted to be an explorer. You know, I wanted to be Captain Kirk.
This was an interview that Fox 13 did with the CEO of OceanGate, Stockton Rush, a couple years ago, as he described his plans to take researchers and paying clients on exploration and research trips in the depths of the ocean in subs like the Titan.
Everyone who goes on board the sub is a member of the crew, so they all have a job to do. Nobody gets to sit there. We don't take passengers. We don't go on rides. If somebody wants to do that, we can do a private charter. But what we do is meaningful dives. We'll have a researcher on board, and then 3 clients, which we call mission specialists, who help underwrite the expedition.
The goal for the Everett company to help others appreciate the beauty of the ocean.
You feel like you've been on a different planet. You get to the surface, and it's just, wait, welcome back to Earth. And it's really an amazing thing.
Now the question on everyone's mind, will the 5 members of the missing Titan, including Rush himself, resurface safely once again? In our search for information on the past history of the sub, we uncovered court records that show back in 2018, the testing and safety of the Titan was the subject of a lawsuit filed by former employee David Lockridge, who claimed he was wrongfully terminated over safety concerns. The lawsuit read in part issues of quality control with the new submersible Titan were raised as there were evident flaws throughout the build process that several individuals had expressed concerns over to the engineering director. Court documents went on to state Lockridge identified numerous issues that he said posed serious safety concerns and offered corrective action and recommendations for each. Lockridge primarily expressed concern, he said, regarding the lack of non-destructive testing performed on the hull of the Titan. He also was repeatedly told, he reported, that no scan of the hull or bond line could be done to check for delaminations, porosity, and voids of sufficient adhesion of the glue being used due to the thickness of the hull. Court documents went on to say, rather than addressing Lockridge's concerns, OceanGate instead summarily terminated Lockridge's employment in efforts to silence him and to avoid addressing the safety and quality control issues. In late 2018, records indicate that OceanGate and Lockridge reached a settlement in that case. About 2 years later, during our interview, Stockton indicated that the company had worked on the quality of the sub over time.
It was not of the quality we needed, and now we have gone and worked with NASA and some local companies, Electro Impact, Janicki up north, to use aerospace grade manufacturing process. And so very confident that the new hull, the new carbon fiber piece, we're going to mate it to our existing titanium pieces, and then we'll have a hull that has the durability to go back year after year.
He noted that while heading into the unknown can sometimes be scary, for him the outcome was always worth it.
You know, deep underwater, you're scared, it's pretty comfortable, but it really changes how you relate to the ocean. And that was the goal.
Fox 13 has reached out to OceanGate. They said in a statement, we are deeply grateful for the urgent and extensive assistance we are receiving from multiple government agencies and deep-sea companies as we seek to reestablish contact with the submersible. We pray for the safe return of the crew and passengers, and we will provide updates as they are available. Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.